Hi, I'm Casey.
I'm Emily, and our project is on a driver feedback system. So the project overview was to create a camera recording system that would allow driving instructors to give immediate feedback to their students. So the way it is now, the driving instructors are in the car, they have a clipboard, they're trying to write down notes or remember feedback to give at the end of the lesson. But that's a safety hazard because if something happens and they would need to reach over and grab the wheel, they have the clipboard on their lap, so they're focusing on that instead. So we were trying to come up with a system that would get rid of this.
So the requirements for this was it can't be distracting to the student. It must be easy to remove from car to car because when you take driving tests, the DMV, RMV does not like having cameras in the car for any reason. So if you see our prototype, I can reach it from here. We kept it relatively small size so that way it will fit hooked up right underneath the rear view mirror, so you won't actually see the camera, you'll just see the rear view mirror, so it won't be distracting to the student. And also, it has daytime and nighttime recording, so if at sunset the sun's right in the eyes, the camera will still adjust the contrast to being able to still show a pretty clear picture.
So the camera that we got was a wide-eye camera, and within the camera it has G-force recognition, so if you stop too hard or there's a collision or anything like that, the camera can recognize that. It has constant loop recording, and there's also emergency recording, which the camera initially was only G-force activated, but we did make it so that it is wirelessly activated as well. It comes with a mobile app, so the driving instructor can have that on his phone, so he can see all the videos and change the settings on the camera, and you can also take pictures of what's on the camera.
So this is just what came in the packaging. You can see the camera itself, the attachment for the car, and then also the mount that we put on the windshield. So the redesigned equipment that we needed is the wide-eye camera itself, the RF receiver board that came paired with this key fob, and then, well, it's underneath here, but we have a 2N7000 MOSFET, and then a bleed resistor, which is here, and then a cell battery, which in this one we have the 9-volt to start, but then we downsized it to just a little cell battery, which is inside that black box, and then it all fits into that 2x3 storage box.
So the modifications we had to make were basically to make the camera wireless. So now it has the G-force activation, but the driving instructor can also push a button and it will start the emergency recording as well.
So the steps that we took to get to this wireless remote control is that we had to get the wide-eye camera, we had to learn how it worked itself, how to use the mobile app, so pretty much these pictures, but also thinking of ways, do we want a foot pedal, do we want it a little hand remote, like how would we want it easiest for the instructor so it's not distracting and also not gonna ruin the drive time because the instructor has to learn how to use it. And then we had to see the circuitry of the wide-eye here to see what we could redesign in it to connect to the RF receiver board that we ordered, which is by the miscellaneous parts.
This is a video of the example of the emergency recording when we were testing it. So basically when the driving instructor pushes the button, it records 10 seconds before and 10 seconds after the moment, so it captures the entire moment.
It would be on Google, just skip it. So what would happen with the video, apologies that isn't working, you could see my phone connecting to the camera, you would click the remote, you would see me click the remote, and then you would see a white box pop up on my phone, and then it was continuously recording through that until around 10 seconds after that white box disappeared as well. So our market for this product would be for driving instructors themselves. It costs us around $100 to make it. So before we put a price tag on what we would sell it for, we looked through like I did it on Google Shop for G-force cameras and then seeing if they had any sort of recording. So it ranged from $20 to $500. And the $20 one was solely G-force, whereas the $500 range was more voice commands, which could not always work. So we asked around it to some people on how much they think, not one of a kind, but this type of camera would sell for, and they said between $300 and $350. So we figured we're making money back. We're not going to do it in a large quantity. It'd be maybe 2 per car at a driving school. So we figured almost 300% increase would keep the business alive. So these are videos from the car before the emergency recording. This worked in my room. This worked in my room. We should have done Google. I'm so embarrassed. I just ask all three of these. We'll show you guys Google after if we have time. But you guys are really
So these are examples of what the manually triggered offense would be. So if you go through a red light, the driving instructor would recognize that and he would press the button and it would record that moment. Or if the driving instructor notices that the student is speeding in the school zone, he would press the button and it would record that as well. So he can talk to the driver after the lesson and go over what was manually triggered.
So the G-force triggered events would be more so if you have to stop hard or you hit something. So one Casey was harmed in the making of this slide, but it's fine, I'm alive. I just hurt a little bit. So if you stop short before you hit a pedestrian, if you hit someone or a car, it will start recording the before, during, and after event. And then also if you have to brake short to stop yourself from hitting the car in front of you or T-running the car, it will also trigger the 10 seconds before, during, and then after as well. Any questions? Besides if you can see the videos, because we'll work on that too.
Who were the people you asked about the cost of the camera? What type of people did you ask?
So we asked Professor Ramoser how he would see how it would work. I asked my parents that if they would ever think about buying it, and also I asked a couple of my police officer friends from home if they would do anything with this during like a chase or something, you know what I mean, if they threw something out of the car. Yes?
Did you ask the driving school?
We've had difficulties in contacting the driving school because of their busy season being, like everyone wants to get their license for summer. So contacting them has been difficult for us throughout the warmer or the first 6 months of this.
All right, thanks you guys.